Welcome to Barrage. I'm Matt. There's Brent. There's Nick. We're here to do a brief tutorial and a review of the game Nefarious. USAopoly distributes it. The designer is Donald X. The theme of the game is basically you're a mad scientist and you're taking over the world.
So the game is a race to points with a little bit of a worker element placed in there.
The goal of the game is to buy inventions so you can play those inventions. Those inventions get you victory points and you're trying to get to at least 20 victory points.
So each player is going to get 4 cards. On your turn, you're going to play one of those cards. Each card is going to have a different action on it. The first card is the espionage card. It will let you place one of your spies on one of 4 places to get coins from other players. The second card is going to be an event card, which is the meat of the game. You're going to play coins in order to get an invention that will get you victory points and maybe something else. The third card is going to be a research card. It's going to get you 2 coins and let you grab an invention card so that you have more options to choose from. The fourth card is the work card that will just simply get you 4 coins.
The invention cards are very simple. You'll have the name of the invention at the top of the card. You'll have a value in the top left corner, and then you have an interesting little picture of your invention, and then you'll have the rest of the information, which is your victory points and what it's worth, and then what you get or what other players get or lose when you play this invention.
So then there are plot twists. You can either play with 1 or 2. There are 36 of these plot twists in the deck, and they can dramatically change how the game plays.
It's a 2 to 6 player game. Age ranges from 13 and up, and it's a really quick play of 20 to 40 minutes. So we'll go into our pros and cons.
So I like this game in the fact that you can play a strategy and you can play it all the way through. I really like the plot twist. The plot twists make every game a little bit different. While it may seem intimidating at first, the game is actually very easy to play. One of the things that I thought was really cool was we had a question on some of the rules and some of the mechanics of the game. I went on Board Game Geek and asked the question, and Donald X himself replied back.
I really loved the theme of this game and the art that went with it. I love the idea of being a mad scientist, inventing inventions. That kind of really spoke to me and was kind of a fun idea. Some cons for me is I felt like it was more of a solitaire game with other players.
Yeah.
I felt like each person was trying to play the points they could as fast as they could without worrying about what other players were doing because you can't really affect what they're doing at the time.
The quality of the paper on the cardboard, they kind of peel a little bit.
Yeah. I wanted to love this game so much, and I just don't like the mechanic. I do not like games where you're just sitting at a table and you're just playing. You're not playing with the other players. What I do doesn't necessarily affect anybody else other than what's at the bottom of the card, and that's just by chance on what invention I end up getting. One of the things I don't like about the twists is some of them are so confusing. And if you have 2 twists that kind of contradict each other, it just gets, okay, carry the 1, multiply, let's get the calculator. Is this a game that you could play all the time?
Well, just like with any game, you can burn yourself out on it. Have I burnt myself out on this game? No, not yet.
I don't feel like there's much replayability for me.
On a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best game I've ever played, I would put Nefarious at a 2.
I would also give it a 2. I would not be willing to play this game a lot, but I enjoyed myself from time to time.
I would give it a 3 or a 4, and mainly because this is a game that I can play with friends, and we can sit around and talk and shenanigan the whole time we're playing the game. That somebody just won the game. So I really like that. It just kind of it's something to do while you're hanging out with your friends.
Well, there you have it. I mean, there's people that really enjoy the game, kind of enjoy the game, and I probably wouldn't play it again unless these 2 guys were playing with me. You have a really good overview of your kind of play style. I mean, all 3 of us have different pros and cons as far as what games we like to play, so gravitate toward that and you will know whether or not you want to buy this game. I want to thank USAopoly for sending us the game. I really appreciate that. That is awesome. Go check those guys out. And if you want to buy Nefarious, check out USAopoly. Well, Brent, anything to add?
Remember, games are not just for kids.
Nick.
Thanks for watching.
If you like us, don't forget to subscribe and share us with your nerdy friends. See you guys.